Dang. So
Back.
number 9, Zach Edey. What do you have to think about that pick?
Dude, I have no idea how he's gonna look on an NBA court is all I gotta say. Like, I actually have no clue. Like, are they feeding it to him in the post or like what it's gonna be interesting. If he's starting at the five or is he just gonna be like the big man lineup? I really don't know what to think of it. It was kind of I think it surprised everybody, but what do you think, dude? Because I have no fucking clue about this.
I'm kind of with you, but I would say the year where they were the 2 seed, they lost in the first round, but I mean, they came out of nowhere. Steven Adams was their center,
Adams, facts. Which
but they didn't have him this year. And now Jaren Jackson was their center this year. He's a center. He averaged 5 rebounds.
nah, he's not
So
a center. Yeah. So
but
yeah,
Edey could be good. I mean, if they're gonna pick him at 9, I think
you
he's
got
probably the plan to start him. But I think he clogs up room for Ja.
yeah. But also I do agree with you saying with Steven Adams though, like I guess it just kind of worked because like
Mm,
if Ja attacking the rim, like he'll just be sitting there, get free lips and dunks. So I'm lucky
yeah.
can like we're lucky convincing ourselves, like kind of convincing me that it's actually gonna work because
Yeah.
he's just a unit. And like I used to think he was terrible at Purdue, and then like last year he was actually like a fucking force. Like he was their whole team.
He
So like
got better every year,
so
but
like I
obviously that's
mean,
college. But
it's like
no.
if they're gonna, I mean, he's literally bigger than everybody. So if they're gonna be feeding it to him in the post, like they're gonna have to, because on one end, if someone's got like a stretch five, like he's gonna be getting torn up. But then like the other end, you got to just body him and give Edie the ball. But also, yeah, I could just see just Jod coming in, throwing up a layup. Edie just gets free rebounds and points. So like it
I
honestly
don't
might
know.
work out well. Like, and he's
Just
just huge, dude. He's
comes
just
right to him every rebound. Also, the thing about Jaren Jackson at the 4 is Jaren Triple J, he can step out in the corner and knock down a three too. So
no, yeah, he's definitely not a center. Like Jaren Jackson is not a
yeah.
center at all.
That's gonna be interesting to see. I mean, how it goes. So,
Not yet, no, exactly. I
but
mean,
that's why it's
dude,
Edey at
they could be deadly because I mean, no one's trying to just go into Edie. He's just a fucking like just a force of nature. Like he's just huge. So like he
9.
could be good on the defensive end too. But yeah, if they're putting him in like high pick and roll and like stretching him out to like stretch five, like he's gonna get torn up. But I don't know, dude. He could be a beast though with Jaw and the rest
Uh,
of the guys. They got a
oh,
good they
yeah,
got a good starting lineup though.
they
Good to
do, especially with
get
everyone
back to the
healthy.
fucking playoffs. Yeah,
Shaw, Bain, Jackson. I mean,
dude.
Edey's obviously gonna get rebounds, but you're right, he could be a liability on defense, especially with how the centers play today.
Right, because it's just it's so much different from college because he can literally just sit down there and like everyone that's posting up like is they have no shot against Edie in college, but like it's so much different. Like there's only a couple guys posting up in the NBA like that, so
Hmm.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting, but
Yeah. Or I mean, they're thinking about the few. I mean, obviously they have to go against the Nuggets a lot. What
Jokic,
if what if they're just I know the Knicks are thinking about the forwards to match up with the Celtics. Maybe the Grizzlies are getting Edey to match up with Jokic.
dude, yeah, because I mean that's a good point because like Gobert is a fucking liability half the time, but like no one's trying to go into Gobert in the paint, so like it
Hmm.
low-key makes sense, dude. I mean, and the thing is, like, I don't know who else, like, no one else in the draft would else make sense on the Grizzlies, like, except for Klingon, and he was gone. Sar, he was gone. So like, I honestly like it because like no
Yeah,
one else.
dude, talking about it, I kind of like it.
That's what I'm saying. Like the more we're talking, it's like, damn, dude, because he's basically Steven Adams is from like a mobility. Like Steven Adams did nothing on offense besides like set picks and fucking rebounds. So like, dude, it actually might be a huge play. And they're
I know.
definitely thinking about Jokic, double team Jokic. Like, dude. And yeah, Jaren Jackson's not a five. We saw that him at center. It did not work out, but low-key convincing ourselves that it's going to be a good idea. I mean,
Hmm.
I used to hate him, but he's actually a dog, so you can't. He's a dominant force. So I'm trying to think of what else. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about any of the end of the draft. I mean,
What'd you say?
we didn't talk about any of the end of the draft, like picks
Yeah, are there
onward.
any more picks that like towards the last 10 that kind of stick out or like you liked or didn't like?
Dude, I mean, I like Jacoby Walter, but
Mm.
like I mean, yeah, the what do you call it? The Raptors, they're just young like guards and forwards. So I don't know how he's gonna fit in their team, but he's definitely an NBA player. Like his game is not really for college. Like he can run, jump, like he can get out on the floor and make some moves. He can score, he can shoot, so he can definitely play. Um, I
Yeah,
mean,
it seems like the Raptors, I don't really know what they really need, but I mean, it seems like they took Jacoby Walter. He was projected lottery. So it kind of seems like what some other
right.
teams did, like the Lakers and Sixers, just took the best player available and kind of, I guess they're going to run with it.
I mean, yeah, I rock with it. And also, yeah, like I mean, yeah, like they don't really have a they're in the rebuilding phase. Like they don't have a direction, so I like
Hmm.
the pick a lot. You got
He'll
the
play guard for
Pelicans
them. They
getting
got
the
Barrett and Barnes. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
a young player probably
I'm not a
fits.
RJ Barrett fan at all, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
I just don't like him. But like this game, it's just not. I just don't like it. Pelicans, I'm a Pelicans fan. They got the big center from Baylor. I
Hmm.
mean, yeah, like that's exactly what they needed, but I just don't think he's that good to like it's gonna be knocking anyone's socks off. But
Yeah, I mean,
see,
that's someone that I thought the Lakers were going to go after, but obviously with Connect,
yeah,
you
that's what
can't
I'm saying.
pass him up. But he's probably the best big guy available to get.
Yeah, so they exactly like for what they need, they don't need anything else. I'm on 2%, by the way, so my shit's gonna
All right.
die. The other thing I like is Baylor Shireman, dude's a
Yeah.
absolute clip. Literally a Sam Hauser build, just
Yeah.
come
If you're the Celtics, might as well take Shireman.
yeah, might as well get an absolute clip. Terrence Shannon, like
I love that pick.
I love it. I don't know if he's gonna play, but he's like old, so like he could play, but it's just
Hmm.
like, yeah, backup three to Anthony
All right,
Edwards.
real quick, if you had
Daniel.
to give one winner and one loser of the draft, you go and then I'll go.
God
Team
damn.
wise. Team wise.
Team wise, dude, that's tough. I mean, as far as I'm gonna go, dude, I'm gonna go three winners actually.
All right.
I like T-Wolves and just because the Rob Dillingham trade, that's huge. And then I also like Lakers with Connect
Hmm.
and Jared McCain to the Sixers. I like that a lot. All right, what you got before my thing
All
dies?
right. My winners was also the Lakers, T-Wolves, and I also threw the Wizards in there
Yep,
because they got
three
two
picks.
good players and then one with the trade. And then my loser, I had the Pistons just because I got Ron Holland. I mean, it wasn't a horrible pick. And
Yeah,
then I also put the Bucks in there and the Heat.
yeah. The Bucks just did not get better. All right, signing off. My shit's about
Yeah,
to
we'll
die.
see what happens at the second round. We'll be back.
Yeah, Bronny James is going to the Lakers. We know it.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right, bet.
Peace.
I'll see you, bro.